A passionate young actress had always dreamed of making it big in Hollywood. Her journey was filled with auditions, rejections, and the relentless pursuit of her passion. Little did she know that a chance encounter with a legendary actor would change her life forever. On a warm summer evening in Los Angeles, the city was alive with the buzz of the film industry. The annual Hollywood Charity Gala was in full swing at a lavish hotel, adorned with glimmering chandeliers and elegantly dressed guests mingling in the grand ballroom. The event aimed to raise funds for aspiring artists and underprivileged children, creating an atmosphere filled with hope and excitement. The young actress arrived at the gala, her heart racing with anticipation. She wore a stunning red dress that flowed elegantly as she walked, her long hair cascading over her shoulders. Despite her nerves, she was determined to make the most of the evening. This was her chance to network, to meet influential people, and perhaps even catch the eye of a casting director. As she navigated through the crowd, she spotted a familiar face across the room. It was the iconic actor whose films had inspired her since childhood. He was engaged in conversation with a group of guests, his presence commanding yet approachable. She felt a surge of courage. This was the moment she had been waiting for. Taking a deep breath, she approached the group, her heart pounding in her chest. As she drew closer, she overheard him sharing stories from his illustrious career, his voice rich and captivating. She stood there for a moment, mesmerized by his charisma, before finally summoning the courage to speak. "Excuse me, sir," she said, her voice steady despite her nerves. "I just wanted to say how much your work has inspired me. I've dreamed of being an actress since I was a little girl." He turned to her, his expression softening. "Thank you, that means a lot. It's always wonderful to meet young talent. What's your name?" "Emma," she replied, her heart racing. "I'm currently auditioning for roles and trying to make my way in the industry." "Keep at it, Emma. It's a tough business, but passion and perseverance are key," he encouraged, his eyes twinkling with sincerity. As the evening progressed, they found themselves engaged in a conversation. They discussed their shared love for film, the challenges of the industry, and the importance of storytelling. She felt a connection with him that transcended the typical fan-actor dynamic. It was as if they were two artists sharing their dreams and aspirations. "Do you have a dream role?" he asked, genuinely interested. Her eyes lit up. "I've always wanted to play a strong female lead in a drama, someone who overcomes adversity and inspires others. I want to tell stories that resonate with people." He nodded thoughtfully. "That's a noble goal. Remember, every role you take on is an opportunity to make an impact, no matter how big or small." As they spoke, she felt a sense of validation. Here was a man she had admired for years, sharing his wisdom and encouraging her to pursue her dreams. The evening had transformed from a simple charity event into a pivotal moment in her life. Just as the evening was winding down, he leaned in closer, his tone becoming more serious. "I want to give you something. It's not often I meet someone with such passion. Here's my personal email. If you ever need advice or want to share your progress, don't hesitate to reach out." Her heart soared as she accepted the small piece of paper with his email address. "Thank you so much." "I can't believe this is happening," she exclaimed, her voice filled with gratitude. "Just remember, it's all about hard work and staying true to yourself. The industry can be tough, but don't let it change who you are," he advised, his gaze steady and reassuring. In the weeks that followed, she took his words to heart. She continued to audition, pouring her energy into every role she pursued. With each rejection, she reminded herself of the conversation they had shared, using it as motivation to keep pushing forward. One day, after a particularly challenging audition, she decided to send him an email. She expressed her gratitude for their encounter and shared her journey since that night. To her surprise, she received a response within a few days. "Emma, I'm glad to hear from you. Keep pursuing your dreams. And remember that every step you take is part of your journey."